I'm waiting for the sirens to go. That's what's happening. That was awful. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Hey everyone, MegLovesGames here, and welcome to this, my 3-year channelversary, which is crazy. I can't believe I've been doing this for 3 years now. Seriously, it's just flown by, and my entire life has changed thanks to my YouTube channel. I mean, it wasn't all down to my YouTube channel, but the fact that I did it kind of changed some decisions I had to make in this past 3 years. Like, for example, my university. The fact I went to university, all that kind of stuff. Silly things like that. Well, I do with my money, which is buy all the video games and stuff like that. So, yeah. I asked you guys on Twitter if you could send me in some questions using the hashtag AskMegans, and you guys totally did. So let's get to them. So the Sims Resource asked, what got you started? When did you decide you wanted to have your own channel? And I'll start by saying that I've had channels on YouTube since I was about 10, possibly. Maybe a little bit older, maybe 13. But there was 4 channels before MegLovesGames. There was a stupid comedy channel I did when I was about 14. I had like a makeup channel at one point, and I had a channel where I was making really dumb music videos as well. And they weren't even my own songs, so it was basically getting copyright flagged, and I didn't really understand the process back then because I was like a mere teenager. So yeah, and then I kind of saw that people were playing games on YouTube, and I was like, that's interesting. I really would love to do that. And so I kept watching and researching into how I could do it, and I didn't have the necessary things to do it. I was making Sims Machinima at the time, and my computer was barely coping with that. And so, in the end, my stepdad's computer was able to work, and we could get Sims 3 up on it. So I started building Sims 3 houses and recording them. And one day I stayed home while they were all doing the shopping and recorded some little bit of commentary for the house that is now known as Serenity, which is awesome. And I uploaded it, sent James a little message on the old YouTube, and he responded, and within 2 days it had like 200 views, so many comments. It was crazy. I don't think I was expecting that kind of response, mainly because I mean I tried YouTube before, and my level of self was just, well, me as a person, I should say, was just not going down with people. People didn't ever subscribe. I think the most subscribers I got before I ever did this channel was like 10. So, there we go. Perhaps it was just the fact that I hadn't found my calling in life, which was gaming videos. Perhaps it was the fact that James wasn't around to, like, push some subscribers in my direction. But, you know, I'm here now, and I'm gonna carry on doing this because I've always loved YouTube, and I've always wanted to be a YouTuber for some reason, even before the prospect of money was a thing. So I think in the end it was kind of a mixture of James and other gaming YouTubers that I had been watching around the time that spurred me on to start my gaming channel. So there's that. Farrah Mouse asked, what is my favourite moment from the last 3 years regarding my channel and the community? Which, I don't really know how to answer that. I've just had so much fun. This entire 3 years that I've been doing this, I have met some of the most amazing people. Some of the friends I have now, I wouldn't know them, and that's crazy. I just think about my life and the fact that every so often I will just walk down the road and get a coffee off Dan from Beyond Sims. I would not know Dan I would not know Dan at all. He probably wouldn't even go to this university because I was kind of the one convincing him to do it. And I wouldn't have gone to London over the past few days to visit James and all that kind of stuff. I may have, like, taken a trip to the Sims meetup, but I wouldn't know him personally. And I get on Skype every so often, and I Skype Mouse, and I Skype Torben, and I Skype all these people that I just wouldn't know, and I think that's one of my favourite parts about being a YouTuber, and this community especially, because it is so easy to just make friends. It really is. But, I mean, I think the highlight, the thing that really, like, brought my attention to it kind of recently was last year's Sims meetup. The fact that I went there and people recognised me and wanted to have pictures of me and wanted me to sign things, that was incredible. I sat there going, why do you guys know me? Why is this a thing? Why are you guys even paying me any attention? This is really strange. And it kind of made me realise that my hobby isn't just about me, kind of. It's about everybody else that watches it, and I've gotta keep you guys happy too. But yeah, it was a really strange moment, and I could not stop smiling for about 2 days afterwards. And I'm still not over it to this day. And the Sims meetup this year is gonna be bigger and crazier, and I'm just kind of scared and kind of excited. It's just like a lot of emotions that I get from that. But yeah. Luke the Plumbob asked, what is my favourite expansion pack, game pack, stuff pack of all time? And am I looking forward to the Sims meetup? Which, I mean, I've just answered that. It was a absolute ball last year, and I'm just so excited to get back there. And I know that Dan and Rachel and Micah have put in so much hard work with this one, so I'm super excited. And in terms of Sims, I'd say my favourite expansion of all time would have to be Sims 2. Now this is gonna be a controversial one. Most people would want me to say open for business, but I'm gonna say university. I love university expansion packs. I really do. Even, like, I don't know why. They're always cool to me, and I absolutely love the fact I could build my own university campus in The Sims 2. Which, yeah, you couldn't really do that in The Sims 3, even though I tried. I tried in The Sims 3, but it didn't work. As for game packs, since game packs have only been around for like two iterations in The Sims 4, I'm gonna have to say Spa Day, mainly because the items in that game were just so good. They fitted what I love in, like, looking at in life, and all this. They all just fitted my, like, ideal aesthetic, all of it, and the features of the gameplay. I just found they were so much better than the ones that came with Out to Retreat. So, yeah. And then as for stuff packs, I really, really, really enjoyed some of the stuff packs from The Sims 2. Like, for example, the IKEA stuff pack and Family Fun stuff, I'd say, were my two favourites. I couldn't necessarily pick stuff packs just because, I don't know, I didn't feel like they had as much gravitas as the bigger installments of the game and stuff. So, but IKEA home stuff, full of IKEA stuff, which to me is golden. As you guys know, I'm a massive fan of IKEA, as is most people. So yeah, IKEA home stuff was incredible. And Family Fun stuff, that was the first stuff pack I ever got. It was the first stuff pack that ever came out. And I just loved the themed sets. The idea that you can have all these themed rooms finally for the Sims kids. And I thought it was just very cool. So yeah, Jacob Frittata wanted to know what is my favourite book. And I haven't really sat down and read a book in a long time. I get out a book when I'm on the train, but I haven't been on the train very much recently. I think in terms of my all-time favourite books, I'd say there's a trilogy by Patrick Ness. It's the Chaos Walking trilogy, and it includes The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Ask and the Answer, and Monsters of Men. They are incredibly interesting books, and I really enjoyed them when I read them. I think I was about 16 when I read them, but I still remember to this day really feeling what the book was about and stuff. So, and I believe the last one made me cry. I read it in a day at Christmas, and it wasn't a small book at all. It was about 700 pages, and for me to be able to read that before the end of Christmas Day was incredible. Recently I've been reading John Dies at the End. I think that one's very interesting, but I'm not far enough into it to say it's my favourite book. And I do have a favourite graphic novel as well. I really, really enjoy The Wicked and the Divine. I got the first one back in about November time, which had like the first 5 issues of the comic book in it. And it was just so interesting. I got really engrossed in it, and the second I finished it, I was like, I need more. So I went straight on Amazon and was like, where's the second one? Turns out it only just came out, and at the moment I'm too poor to get it. So, yeah, I will be getting that one very soon. Probably letting the world know on Twitter exactly how I feel about it, so look forward to that. Jessica would like to know, what advice would you give to someone who is trying to be a YouTube gamer? And I'd say, to start off with, play a game that you have the most fun with. It doesn't matter what that game is at all. Just really enjoy the game, and you will just, as a commentator, be so much better. And I think that's good to start off with. If there's games that you really want to play but don't necessarily have as much fun with, you can always incorporate them too, but definitely start with something you have the most fun with. It will ease you into the whole talking in front of a microphone thing. It will just make you feel a lot better about the whole experience, and you'll get used to the sort of commentary that you want to make. And second of all, I'd say just be yourself, because there's no enjoyment in having to be someone else to get people to like you. There's no enjoyment in that whatsoever. And I feel like even if the version of you that's on the internet isn't necessarily 100% the you are in person, it's fine, because I mean, like for example, swearing. If you swear in real life but you don't swear on your videos, that's not you being a different person, that's you being more adaptable to the situation you're in. It's like, I don't swear in front of my parents. So, it's like that, I'm still me. I just, me without swearing, it's as simple as that. But, yeah, just be yourself, have fun. There's no fun in it for anyone else if you're not having fun. So just really, really have fun. That's what it's all about. And yeah. Jessica would also like to know, do I play an instrument or sing? And if so, can I play or sing in a video? I play the ukulele. Not badly, but not well. I tried to teach myself guitar about 4 years ago, maybe even, it's more like 6 now, jeez, I'm getting old, about 6 years ago, and my hands are tiny, my hands are absolutely tiny, like they're tiny. This is a phone, my hand is the size of a phone, and I just couldn't get on with it, and about 2 years ago now, I bought myself a ukulele, little Yuki, and I picked it up one day, got the feel of it, woke up the next morning, could play it pretty well. It was really odd because it was almost instantaneous because I'd had that grounding in guitar. So I understood how to change chords. I just couldn't do it well with something the size of a guitar. But yeah, I've been playing ukulele now for about 2 years. Not fantastically, like I said. I can't sing and play ukulele at the same time. It really sucks. And I do sing a lot. I used to do a lot of musical theatre when I was at school. I really want to get back into it, but you know, things happen. And in terms of if I want to play or sing in a video, my ukulele has broken. Poor Yuki has lost a string. The tuning peg kind of had been broken for about a year now, and the string decided to get so tense that it couldn't take it, and it just pinged off, and it made me very, very sad. So no ukulele at the moment. Singing, I very occasionally try to make a cappella tracks, because my guilty pleasure in life is a cappella music, and I want to be in an a cappella band one day. But yeah, so I very occasionally make a cappella music and often record it, and it never does, nothing happens with it ever. So perhaps one day you'll spot an unlisted video on my channel, which is me singing a little a cappella ditty. So yeah, we'll see. And Glitter Sparks wants to know what is my favourite meme. And this was a tough one actually. I had to look through my folder of like reaction pics on my computer and saw that there wasn't really any memes as opposed to like GIFs from TV shows. In terms of what I use a lot, I use Treat Yourself a lot. All variations of the Donna Meagle Treat Yourself. I have a lot of Mr. G in my GIFs folder, but I think I don't have any Repepes in my reaction folder, but you gotta love a Repepe. You just gotta love a Repepe, and there's nothing quite like some of those Pepes. But yeah, I think I'll say a good red Pepe is my favorite meme. But yeah, do it, just do it. Don't let your memes be memes. Yeah. Shout out the buff right there. Anyways, that's it for the questions. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can stick around for many more years of my channel, and I will see you in the next video.